Hi CPA, I'm Britton, and for this week's feature, I'd like to start by saying thank you to CPA Media Studio alumni Graham Marsh for inviting our sports broadcasting team to visit his 92.5 FM Jax radio station in Jacksonville, Florida. Our team had the opportunity to interview Graham before experiencing the TaxSlayer Gator Bowl press conference at Everbank Stadium. Finally, our team concluded our time in Jacksonville filming on the sidelines of their annual TaxSlayer Gator Bowl, all made possible because of the generosity of a CPA Media alumni who now works in the media field every day. CPA community, I'd like to reintroduce you to CPA alumni Graham Marsh. Enjoy. Let's start by telling me your personal story. Can you tell me how you first knew you were passionate about sports broadcasting?
I've been passionate about sports my whole life. I remember it was always fun when I was in high school because I'm from Jacksonville, Florida, and I grew up a Florida Gator fan and a Jacksonville Jaguar fan, and those happened to be University of Tennessee and the Titans' biggest rivals. So I remember all my buddies from CPA I have a whole lot of fun with talking sports and debating sports and that kind of thing, and it was always something I was interested in. And then I remember my junior and senior year, I had started taking Mr. Ellison's class in media arts, and I learned how to make videos and how to shoot things and that type of stuff. Kept growing, kept learning, kept getting more skills on camera, behind camera, video editing, writing. I just got to keep accumulating those skills as time went on, and then when I graduated college, 1010XL, which is where we're at right now, they wanted to hire me and I took the job, and that's where I am today.
What are your most fun memories about your time at CPA?
I remember, being in media arts, like doing The Office together. Like I was Ryan Howard in The Office when we made those episodes, and it was so much fun. And it did teach you like how to work with people and how to work with other people's schedules, and dealing with different people's personalities was a big part that I learned. Being Ryan Howard was awesome. I didn't do as good of a job as the guy that plays Michael Scott. We have a classic scene together of that show. I hope that B-roll gets played while I'm talking right now because it was iconic.
What are some of the impacts that the Gator Bowl has on the Jacksonville community?
So the Gator Bowl's been a really big deal here for forever. The stadium that is now the Jaguar Stadium used to be called the Gator Bowl before the city of Jacksonville got the Jaguars. It's always been a way for football to bring people together.
Tell me about some of the important experiences you've had in your career, like most memorable moments or some challenges you've had to overcome.
That's a really good question. Right when I first got to Florida, I first got involved with Gator Vision. They handle all the creative content. One of the most memorable experiences was at the time, that was Dan Mullen's first year as Florida's head coach. Going to his press conference for the first time was pretty cool. And I was there for a reason. Like I was there serving a purpose. Like I needed to be there to get a job done. Because it was kind of a culminating moment dating back to like my time as CPA, like learning how to use Premiere and edit stuff and make videos. It was like I've developed enough skills now to where I get to be in these types of moments and practice those skills.
Of all the stories you've filmed, which ones have had the biggest impact on you personally?
Probably my favorite thing we've put together here at the radio station was last year in 2022. Tony Baselli, who for the Jaguars here, he was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame last year, and he was the first Hall of Famer that the Jaguars have ever had. So we here at the station, we put together a 6-part docuseries tracking his life. Tony has meant so much to this city. He was the first ever draft pick that the Jaguars ever had. So getting to contribute to a project like that means so much to the city that I'm from and the city that means a lot to me as well. Dating back to my time at CPA, like in Mr. Ellison's class was the first time that I ever opened Adobe Premiere Pro, which is like the main editing software that everyone uses. Like there's been movies edited on Premiere. Like it's a very big deal. The first time I ever opened it, the first time I ever made a project was in Mr. Ellison's class. Man, I look at my life, like I literally would probably have a different job and be in a different career path if it weren't for that. So it was really cool, and what Mr. Ellison teaches you and how you get to make those videos and do real world things that people in the industry are doing.
Thank you so much for sitting down with me today. It was so good to meet you.